Hi beauties, today we're going to talk about how to overcome the baby blues and handle postpartum depression. So here we've been talking a lot about pregnancy, fertility, nursing. Obviously I am pregnant right now, so these are topics that are very much top of mind for me. And I think this is a really important, huge topic to cover because research shows that 50 to 75% of women may experience some form of postpartum sadness and depression. I know when I was pregnant the first time with Bubby and I gave birth, I experienced some moodiness and sadness myself. So I think it's really important that we talk about this, that we figure out ways to support each other and to alleviate what can be a difficult time for many, many women. I also want to mention, as always, we will take our approach of the 4 cornerstones of true beauty, which includes food, body, emotional well-being / mental health, and spiritual tips as we dive in. So as I mentioned, the Cleveland Clinic has showed that it is about 50 to 75% of women. So if you have been through this, if you're going through it currently, you feel like you're alone, I assure you, you are not. This is a very, very common issue. And the more we talk about it and the more we talk about ways to get past it, the better we're all going to be. The National Institute of Mental Health defines postpartum depression as feeling moody, irritable, or restless, which I personally experienced, sad, hopeless, overwhelmed, overly anxious or worried, crying more than usual. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Having trouble concentrating, remembering details, making decisions, or experiencing anger or rage. Now, for many women, this may go away in 1 to 2 weeks, but if you are concerned that this is something more serious, of course, please do contact your healthcare provider. And today, though, we're going to talk about some natural practices that you can start to incorporate into your routine, whether you're expecting or you just had a baby, or this is something that you want to be prepared for sometime in your future. So food is our first cornerstone, and it's always a great starting point because food is tangible. We pick it up. We all need to eat. As a new mama, you will probably be very, very hungry. So some of the foods that are really important are, number 1, fatty acids. Getting omega-3s we know is really, really great for nurturing our brain health, for elevating our moods, combating depression. And then walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, avocados, Brazil nuts, almonds, hemp seeds are great sources of omegas, as is taking a DHA, EPA, algae-based supplement, which is something that I have been doing while I'm pregnant and something I will continue to do post-pregnancy as well. Whole grains are also really great foods to have at this time. Quinoa, millet, brown rice. Also, oatmeal is a top nursing food, as we've talked about before. So whole grains give you sustained energy, especially gluten-free ones. You can sprout them, you can soak them, which make them easier to digest. They also have, they're a great source of B vitamins, which is linked to increased levels of serotonin, which is known as the happy chemical. Also, we've been talking about immunity with zinc-rich foods, and zinc-rich foods that also have magnesium, like lentils, seeds, and nuts, which are an amazing foods to add into your diet, are not only great for immunity, but they're also great for helping overcome postpartum depression. So keep those around. And a study published by the National Institutes of Health found that a deficiency in these trace minerals can also increase your chance of postpartum depression. So if you are still pregnant like me, make sure to load up again on lentils, seeds, and nuts as amazing sources of all of these foods. Now, yoga falls into the body category, which is our second cornerstone here at Saluna. And one of the best things you can do just for centering yourself, for your energy, is to do some yoga. Now, baby's very little, obviously, but you can take baby with you. You can do a little bit of stretching on your mat. You could do grounding poses like child's pose while baby's napping. You could do a little bit of cat-cow just to feel connected back into your body, to remind yourself to take deep breaths. And you can also do meditation and mindfulness. Now, meditation for me is such a grounding practice. I started to crave it now. It used to be something I had to train myself to do, but now I feel like it really genuinely does make me feel so much better. So, in fact, a 2017 study found that mindfulness training significantly reduced cases of postpartum depression. So if your baby's napping as well, you can squeeze in a little bit of meditation. With Bubby, I would meditate all the time while I was nursing, and I'm sure I will do it again with this baby. Remember, on our website, we also have lots of free guided meditations for you guys if that is of interest and help. So I wish you, as always, all the best, all my love, health, safe, happy pregnancy and family time. And again, if this is something that you're just thinking about in the future, it's always, always great to just have this information to be prepared for whenever that special time may come. I will see you back here next week. Till then, sending so much love. See you soon.